Michael Huff here with 5 questions for Coach Mattox, University of Texas O-line coach. Let's say glad you can be on today. But I did my research.
Okay.
And you were started off as a tight end, right?
I did, yes.
All-American tight end. So how does a tight end move to O-lineman? Normally, I would think it'd be like a tight end that liked to eat, or especially an All-American tight end. So how did that happen?
Well, if you may not have realized too, the All-American tight end had 2 catches his entire career.
But it said All-American.
That's it. So I played tackle in high school. I ran a wishbone from a very small high school, so in Kansas, and so blocking was what I was comfortable doing. And then moving to junior college, we were a pro-style team, so running power, blocking again was something I was comfortable doing. As I got to Houston, same deal. And then as the new coaches come in, a lot of my buddies love to tell the story that they asked me, I was about 275 at the time, they said, is it easier for you to gain weight or lose weight? And I had about 15 of my buddies just fall to the ground dying laughing because they knew how much I loved to eat. And so I went from being that slow tight end to being a fast offensive tackle when it came to conditioning, and that felt really well. It felt really good doing that, for sure.
So you're new to Austin. So how's life in Austin? How has things been so far since you've been here?
It's been great, and it's been really great, especially with my wife and my daughters. With all the different parks and being able to get out and go to different areas. It's we've enjoyed the outdoors a lot more. Obviously, it's hot now and things like that, but we're used to that. I'd rather it be hot than cold, and so it's been great getting out. Obviously, plenty of places to go eat, the nightlife, if you want anything you want to do. So it's been great. We love the area we're living at, so it's been a great transition.
That's good. And obviously, this is I think it's your 4th stop with Coach Gilbert.
Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm. So how did y'all mesh? How did y'all build that bond to be able to 4 stops and like far as actually y'all don't hate each other, y'all actually get along. So how did that dynamic work?
Well, we knew each other from back in 2005 at Houston, so we knew each other then when we were both young. I was an assistant strength coach at the time, and he was a GA there. So we knew each other there. We stayed in contact really throughout those times, and by the time we got back together at Eastern, it was really just kind of the same belief in what we wanted to do, football-wise, offensively, and just overall, my family and his family, we've gotten to know each other throughout the years, and it's been a great 4 years so far, and I'm looking to have a lot more with him. So.
That's good. And obviously, you've watched film on this past year. Like I said, the alignment had it returning, and then you've got to be with them this off season. It's obviously no pads on, things like that. So, kind of, what are things you're expecting as far as going into camp and getting out of camp that you finally get to put pads on, you finally get to see? Because obviously, O-line, D-line, all the shorts, T-shirts. Like I say, y'all don't really care for that. You want to see the pads on.
I'm trying to get past those first 2 practices as fast as possible so we can put some shoulder pads on. But no, I want to see that what their physicality, what they did this summer, to put them in shape-wise, their conditioning, their strength. I want to see them use that on the field. I also we've got to be better at our technique and fundamentals. I want to see the execution of technique and fundamentals every day so we can get to the next level of being able to scheme up different looks and things like that at ease, because we know our technique and fundamentals are where they need to be. So we've got to start with that, and we've got to focus on us for quite a while. I told them the other day we've got plenty of time to worry about Notre Dame first game. We got to focus on us right now and you getting better to make our team better.
Okay, and then last question is a little. I guess I'm still on topic, but I had a few blitzes in my day, made a few sacks. So when y'all watch film and there's like a little skinny DB beats one of your tackles off the edge, or beats them with a quick up and under, like, is that frowned upon in your room just because it's like a little DB?
That's one of those things that we just talk about. Those are guys that don't belong in the box, and so when they come in there, we need to take advantage of that opportunity. And the number one thing we know with most DBs blitzing or out, but they don't want to run through you.
Oh, no.
So make them have to try to run through you and see what happens. So will they catch a little extra? They'll probably hear a little something from me and hopefully from some of the other guys. But the biggest thing is we just guys that don't need to be in there, we got to make sure that when they do get in there, they don't want to come back. Yep. That's it.
Well, thanks, Travis. My 5 quick, easy questions.
Quick and easy. I like it.
Appreciate
you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.